are you doing? Why aren't you working? You're new. Okay. What do you need? What are you supposed to be working on? Yes, I'm an elf. We don't all have pointy ears. That's a myth. That's a myth. Okay. Let me explain. Because clearly you're a human. You know what? It's okay. We'll get it figured out. Okay, so. Not all elves have pointy ears. Alright? My twin, who for some reason insists on wearing clothes, doesn't have pointed ears either. No pointed ears. But all elves do have 4 fingers on each hand. Okay? We have 4 fingers on each hand. I can see you have 5 fingers. That's how I knew you were a human. Okay? Yes. So, okay. How did you get here? Oh. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. I didn't know he brought you here. Congratulations. Are you going to be here forever? Well, congratulations. Okay, so let's go over this together. Okay? Okay. So, it's the week of Christmas. We normally sleep until about the week before. Okay? And then we get up. We go through our checklist right here. Actually, I kind of make out my own checklist for what I need to do before I go hibernate. What do you mean? What's OCD? Okay. Whatever you say, human. Okay, so yes, I do make out my own checklist before I go to sleep. And then we can work pretty quickly. There's thousands of us. But we can get it done. I mean, what do you mean? Yeah, it's full. I have stuff on every page. You can't get stuff. I can get this done in a week. It's not a big deal. Why am I whispering? Because you have, at the North Pole, it's very black. We've got some Christmas trees up, but I chose not to finish putting mine up. There's more important things in the world, you know? Everyone else has a Christmas tree. It's okay. Yeah, we don't have things extravagantly decorated here. That's in the palace section. You have not been there yet? That's okay. If he brought you here, you will be. Okay? You will be. I'm kind of jealous, to be honest with you. I've been working here for about 75 years, and I still haven't seen the palace. I mean, usually once you get to be about 150 to 200 years old, then you can kind of get a promotion to go work elsewhere. But, I mean, it's really not a big deal. I love my job. Yeah. Okay, so if you're here, that means you must be helping me. So let's just go over some of the things that we have in my book, and you can help me do some of those. How do you feel about that? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I never told you why I was whispering. You know what? That's fine. You never told me what OCD was anyway, so we'll tell you later. All right, so let's look into my book, okay? Yes, actually, last year I learned this thing called coffee. I didn't know it makes you hyper like this, and I really like it. So I just drank a bunch. You're not allowed to drink it all the time? Oh. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I have to take a lot of bathroom breaks. I didn't know that. Thank you. You are pretty useful. I can see why he wants to keep you. Okay, so let's see here. Let me flip through these pages to see what I've done so far. I think I'm pretty far in, to be honest with you. So give me just a second. What's my name? It wouldn't make sense to you if I told you. We'll give it a couple of years, and then once you've picked up on our dialect, I'll tell you my name. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Now, let's see here. Okay, so this is what we'll do. I just finished calibrating the strings on the sleigh with the reindeer. So the next thing that we need to do... It's okay. I don't expect you to understand or know all of these things on the list. This is what I'll do. Let me go over some things that I have to do, and then you can just kind of monitor me for the rest of the week. Is that okay? Okay. So, like I said, I just finished calibrating the strings with the reindeer a couple of years ago. Someone else did this, and then I pretty much had to drive like this. Because they were crooked, and I hate that. And I don't want him to have to do that. I mean, that's not okay. No. Okay, so let's see here. We don't really have to do anything in terms of the... I don't think there's a word for this in English. We're going to skip that. Okay. So this next task is we need to grease up the chains that connect the harnesses to the reindeer. Every single reindeer has like a little chain link. I think you guys call this. There's little chain link cuffs on the harness. Yes. I grease them up every year. I mean, sometimes magic. I'm sure it doesn't help, but you can never be too safe. I don't know. Anytime I need grease, I just turn around and it's there. I don't know if that's a thing. What's a shelf? I don't like shelves. A couple years ago, somebody made up this horrible voodoo doll looking thing of an elf, and apparently humans put them on a shelf. It's horrible. Yes. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? It kind of makes me a little scared. Okay, let's just keep going. Okay, so we have to check the supply of hay in the stables for the reindeer. I'm just going to write some notes, okay? No, these are my notes. You can't have them. I'm sorry. You'll get your own notepad. Yeah. Okay. So let's see here. Hay for the reindeer. We do have to check the reindeer's hooves. Yes. Number one, I always double check because I know they can talk, but they're a little stubborn and sometimes they don't like to tell you if they get a splinter in their hoof, and they get them all the time. So I always double check to make sure that there's not any. That's important. Well, what are you going to do if if one of the reindeer get damaged midway through flight and they can't walk? Not only am I going to feel bad for the reindeer, but Santa's going to have to pull some weight there. Do you see? It's important. Some people don't think about these things. I do. My brother is very relaxed and nerdy, and he does more of the design aspect, but I mean, between you and me, he's kind of a stick in the mud. He always, and this is the one that always wears clothes and glasses. Yes. Glasses are such a human thing. No offense. Yes. Right. Yeah. Okay. Let's keep moving. We're getting behind. Okay. So we need to actually go grab Mrs. Claus, get Mrs. Claus to give us all of Mr. Claus's outfits, and then we have to use our magic to clean them. I'll show you. Yes. We need to double check and make sure the assembly line for the presents is coming along. Not only that they're on time, but we do need to check the quality of the presents. They have to be wrapped properly. We have to make sure that the bows look good on them. If the bows don't look good, then we're just going to have to take all of the presents and rewrap the whole thing. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Well, there was one year where I actually got on Pinterest and I figured out a bunch of different ways to wrap stuff. But because I did that, none of the presents got done on time. It was a big deal. It was a big deal. Yes. Okay. You know, I don't know how that works because I've never seen a human in our location. I don't think I should tell you. Or a lot of people think that we're at a certain place, and we are not. So I can't tell you where we are. Yes, but that's okay. That's fine. Okay, so okay, today's your first day. Has anyone did he inspect you? Or was I supposed to do that? I don't know. Maybe my brother was supposed to do it. Okay. Well, I will let my brother inspect you. Yes. Oh, you don't have to wear whatever that is. Yeah. You don't have to do it. Okay. So, alright, so let's go over some things that are reoccurring. These are things that you're going to have to do every single day. If you are going to be sleeping in the palace location, then you're probably going to be able to get up, go down to the 32nd floor. That's where all of the elves go. Anything below that is authorized personnel only. Oh no. Mr. and Mrs. actually prefer their own little quarters there. They have breakfast and then they come out and hang out with us. But they enjoy having their peace and quiet, and we like giving it to them. Yes. I don't have to eat. Some people do. I mean, it's a luxury item, really. We don't have to do that. I don't really have time either anyway, which is fine. But you, since you're human, how many times do you have to eat a day? Every day? I'm gonna have to ask Mr. and Mrs. about that, to be honest with you. Yes. Okay. It's fine. I'll be done a couple of days before Christmas anyway. Yes, actually, I'll probably get bored. Yeah, unless you want to hang out with me. We used to have this one elf, and he actually went to find his dad, and he really never came back. I mean, it actually wasn't that long ago, but... Oh, I mean, we all loved him. Yeah. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. You're gonna be fine. You're at the North Pole, so... Well, it's not the North Pole, but you're here. Yeah, actually, you know what? Listen, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna go get my brother, and then you can talk to him about the rest of your to-do list, and then he's probably going to give you an exam because I thought you already had one. So I'm really sorry. I don't know. Okay. Well, have a good day. Yeah, my brother will be back in just a little bit, okay? Okay, bye.